We're back in the saddle again. Alright, we're starting a 4th campaign, and that's because I realized showing just champion level dungeons can be somewhat difficult to translate into the early game when you don't have heroes who essentially have all their negative quirks removed, all the districts, all the first level stuff, yada yada yada, you know what I mean. So it can be a little difficult to translate, so I'm going to try to go back through, go bare bones, all DLCs activated. If you don't have the DLCs, don't worry about it, because I'm really not going to get into them too quickly, so I wouldn't worry. I will try to put spoiler warnings for videos that will involve DLC, but as I said, I'm going to try to hold those off as long as I can, because I really don't want to get involved with those quickly like I did last time. It makes it rather difficult. Yeah, this is going to suck. I'm so used to having all this good stuff, and now I'm going to be reduced to low level skills again. So obviously this is the intro. I'm just showing the intro because I think it's just fun to show, and then I'm going to show the first dungeon and first town upgrades of what I think will be beneficial for you. Obviously if you're brand spanking new, this would be good. If you're already a couple of weeks in, this may not be useful to you. And this is actually a terrible start. Yeah, this is a terrible start. If I do 5 damage. Okay. Get my butt kicked at the beginning of the game. This is so funny. Yeah, because that actually really throws me off in the sense I can't. No, I do have that. Okay. This was a nightmare. My first dungeon better not be this bad. I mean, good. That was that 2 dodges. 5 damage. 4 turns on one dude. Oh gosh. But we're gonna get through it. We're not gonna let this dude die, hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. I didn't kill a torch. I'm not gonna bother with that chest. I believe that chest is always... Is that chest always rigged? I mean, it really doesn't matter. It's not gonna kill my guy at all. Just in case it does damage, it shouldn't. Yeah, I say it's always trapped. Okay. It doesn't really matter. Alright. Yep, they're all resolve 1, no negative quirks, that's a good start. They really didn't take a lot of stress damage. Now we're going to look at the stagecoach here. Obviously this is where you get more heroes, yada yada yada, lifeline, and you always get a Plague Doctor and a Vestal. It is never different if you wonder that. So we're going to increase our max roster size, and we're also going to do the amount of people available each week. This is what I always do. And if I have some left over... Oh, that's right, I need to complete more quests. Blah, 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 blah. I forgot about how slow the game begins. But definitely do that, and you'll see by next week why we do that. So here's the thing, I can't remember, do they come with... Okay, so they come with predetermined abilities. And... Okay. I'm not really thrilled. The usual suspects, yeah, so... And then what is this? Red Hook? Interesting. Usual suspects, Red Hook. Okay. The reason why they call it usual suspects, because these, listen to me. This is the usual squad you get when you enter the beginning of Darkest Dungeon. Now, I'm actually going to be fairly reserved. Oops. 2. I only need like 2. Okay. I'm going to be fairly reserved in what I do. Because usually when I play in my champion level, man, I will just buy stacks of everything, get rid of I don't care. But now we're in the penny pinching stage again, where I need to remember to do a couple of things. Turn off the torch at the first, like, at least last fight, maybe second to last. Maybe I can chance it. So I need to remember to turn my torch off. I need to remember to grab all the other stuff, maybe over money, such as, you know, the crest, the deeds, the portraits, the bust, all that. I'm going to need to remember to grab that, because those are going to be very important. And also, if I find anything to remove negative quirks, those are going to have to be another thing. Dang it. That was a 10% chance to miss, and guess who did? I don't know why I didn't shoot him. This is a nightmare.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
But yeah, I need to remember to do all the little things that are indeed in my...
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Sorry, I'm just thinking. That are in my tips video, because they still stand true. I believe there's 2 to 3 shovel Kuros in this place. Now, we got our first stress damage dealer. I'm surprised. Oh my gosh. And he doesn't frickin' have Holy Lance. I couldn't ask for a better start to this game. And you're gonna have to mace bash. I say we just gonna have to do what we have. Then we'll have to move them forward one at a time. Ugh. Aggravating. This is a lot of stress I really didn't want to take. I'm increasing his damage and speed in hopes that this will be that cultist's last turn, essentially. I'm just trying to break a body to bring it forward, so if he gets up here he could have attacked, but hopefully, there we go. Hit, thank you. I am actually going to try to take that blood for now, because... Oops, that's not party shuffle. There we go. That was a wasted torch. Whoops. Yeah, so right now blood is part of the Crimson Court DLC. And we'll go up and then down. Yeah. The blood's part of Crimson Court. I'm not going to worry about Crimson Court. I might try to be proactive and make a supply bank district, whatever it's called, but a blood district where I'll produce 2 a week, and I'll stock up on that. And then maybe I'll just streamline Crimson Court. It'll be like a side shoot. Because in a way you can streamline it. It's kind of annoying, but you definitely can. Now I'm going to shoot the stress damage dealer, because our people obviously heal by the end of this. Dang. Even if that blights, maybe I can stun with the Vestal. I don't mind taking physical damage at all. Physical damage is okay. I don't want to take stress damage, because my stress facilities are going to be crap, and I don't have anyone with stress reduction in this party. But the biggest thing is I don't want to take anyone to stress reduction facilities, and I want to use them on a fairly good weekly basis, because obviously my options are very limited right now. I have like 0 trinkets. I mean, it's just a bad start. Well, it's not a bad start. It's just the start of the game, and hence you have nothing. So, you know, it's not good. Because pretty much Dismas and Reynolds are... Oh, man, I can't even disarm that. Dismas and Reynolds are going to be the main people I'm going to use for a couple of the first dungeons. And we're actually going to take as many fights as we can to get some early trinkets and stuff. So I'm hoping this room we go into doesn't really have a good, strong stress damage dealer again. Because I really want to stock up, because I think there's one more fight down there. And this is also good. I'll put that on... Now, see, that's a tough one. Because I might turn out my Vestal. I'll have to see what quirk she has. Because this is actually a big deal right here. Because I believe that's a minus 30 stress. And that's either going to go on Dismas or my Vestal. And the reason why it's a big deal is because if I don't like the quirks on my Vestal, she's sitting at 40 stress. I'll just do it on Dismas, keep them at low stress. And then I'll just get rid of the Vestal if I get a new one in the stagecoach. It's very important to maximize people with quirks that aren't crippling. Oh, come on. Come on, man. Really? You gotta resist that? It's okay. We got... Oh, wow. Critical. Nice. Yeah, it's really nice. Hopefully I get to go before that little bone soldier. There we go. Just because I could, it didn't really matter which smite I do. And then this does matter. Try to reduce stress, because if they finish them, they might reduce a little bit. There we go. 3. Once again, I'm gonna keep the blood. What quirks does she have? Fear of Beast. That's not the worst. Yeah. So oh, it's 20. Okay. Still, 20 stress is good. That's 25 stress. If she only gains 5 more stress what she came into this dungeon, that's not too bad. Dismiss. Obviously, you keep Dismiss. You don't get rid of Dismiss. For multiple reasons. He's cool. Highwaymen are extremely useful. And also, if you don't know, there is an achievement to take Dismiss and this guy in front here, Reynald, into the last darkest dungeon. So, therefore, obviously, if you want to keep an achievement, there should be one more fight, right? Shoot, I might mess that up. And what I mean by mess that up was I wanted to kill that torch if that was the last fight, but there should be one back here, I think. I hope there's one back here. Because that's a bunch of loot I left on the table. Yeah, here we go. This will be great. 4-person fight, which means the loot should be pretty strong. There's also... Oh, that's such a bad start. Once again, trying to take care of the bone guy because I don't want... Yeah, I might even just shoot him. 6, crap. The reason why I was trying to shoot him is because he's probably going to get to go before... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I know I have like low accuracies and stuff, but like, come on, man. I need a little bit of RNG help right now. And they're all focusing him. Yep, I knew it. I knew he was going to go. See, that's why I tried to kill him. Dang it. Yeah, that dodge. It doesn't even stealth. Crap. I gotta shoot him in the back. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is frustrating. The amount of misses is just frustrating right now. It makes it really difficult to have a good strategy when you just can't friggin' hit what you want to hit, man. At least they're not focusing Dismiss. Bone quarter. Okay. I am gonna shoot this guy. I have zero clue what's happening. I have zero clue.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
Man, this is just so frustrating. So frustrating. Like, was that 280% now that I've gotten both misses on? That's just not even fair. Sorry, I was just checking something real quick in my mind here. The start of this game is rough for RNG based reasons. There we go. I've never had one this rough. Oh, okay, remember? Yep, remember to turn that off. I did it a little early, but not too early. It's not going to affect me too much. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm not even sure what to say. This is ridiculous. Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint
It's just frickin' so many misses. Anyway, now you're going to see a bunch of loot I get here at the end. It's a trinket on the Plague Doctor, 8 accuracy. I might need that after what you guys just watched. We are going to get rid of that. Use a key. And there we go. That's pretty nice. We'll use the torch and then we'll bounce. So that dungeon went pretty bad in all honesty. That was a metric crap ton of misses. Calm, minus for... nope. That's such a bad quirk to have. I have to see how much that takes to remove. He can't have... He cannot have calm. The way I use the... sanitarium's not even open. I am going to keep Dismiss. We do have some portraits. We're going to see what it takes to upgrade the bar. That's not bad. So I think I'll do the bar. And maybe even the tree. No, I'm going to keep that because we want to use our portraits for when we get to the skills over here. And Fear of Mankind. 0 stress. Skills are slightly better. Slugger. Because she doesn't have as much stress, I'm just going to get rid of her. Clutch hitter, Cove, Fear Beast. She has the stun, she has the damage, but that's 47 stress. That's way too much. I'm going to get rid of her. It's not worth it right now.
Useless.
Okay. I don't... Bringing in more right now, I wouldn't upgrade the stagecoach again. Right now, let's try to get some other buildings open. Upgrading the stagecoach again would be excessive, and we don't want to be that excessive. So really, we want to just go through another time. Definitely not do that. So we got some more ruin stuff. We'll do a short battle. Now, what we're going to do, because, okay, not the medium. We're going to see which one we'd like. 5% protection, bus. We don't want to do explorer. 5 accuracy though. That's a pretty good trinket. I like battle rooms. They're quicker. And we'll do the bus. Okay, we'll take her back in there. And we'll actually swap it out like this. And then the just... Yeah, there we go. This is going to be a pretty good lineup. Once again, we'll buy a stack of food, 2 shovels just to be safe. We'll do like 2 bandages, 2 holy waters, 2 of those, a stack of torches. And that's really all you need to bring in. You need to really keep it on the down low on how much you are bringing in. You need to bring in bare bones. Once you get more familiar with each dungeon, you'll understand which one to bring in more. I probably could have brought in maybe 1 more holy water or something, but it's okay. It's what I have. I didn't even check what my jester has. He might be like really terrible. Nope, he has skills he needs. So this is battle room, so that's a nice scout. We don't need to go there. We don't need to waste that. We get into a fight immediately here. Once again, damage dealer. We don't stress damage dealer. We don't want her. And I'm probably gonna leave the brawler alive for a little bit. And I'll explain why. I'm gonna actually use. Dodging. Yeah, I'm gonna use his... Oh my gosh, guys, I'm sorry, I'm forgetting. Inspiring Tune, there we go. I'm trying to think of a whole bunch of stuff, my brain's dying. I'm gonna use Inspiring Tune a couple of times on people here, just to get their stress down. So in a way, I'm gonna be getting like free stress facilities, but obviously... Dodging everything. Screw it, we're just gonna do it. Hopefully she like pulls or pushes or something instead. I don't know. I actually can't technically even hit her in that row. I'll have to hit her next turn. Yeah, this is just... Alright, now I can hit her. Well, I can plausibly hit her. The way I've been going, I'm not going to hit her. There we go. And that should be death, right? 2 bleed. There. We're just going to try to stun him up. Get a couple of turns without taking damage, take a couple of turns to do some stuff. I really wish that my Crusader had the one ability to heal stress as well, because then I could have 2 people just strolling through healing stuff up, but it's okay. She's also going to take a turn to buff herself. I don't want her smacking that dude. Nice critical. That's also another way to reduce stress, obviously, so that's pretty cool. And we're going to mark ourselves actually, so he focuses him, because we're going to get some extra protection and stuff. So that's actually not too bad. Once again, we're just going to take one more. I'm getting lucky with those. That's a nice... That's almost cheating, I feel. 2 criticals on that. So that was 16 stress, and now we're going to be in form to mess this guy up. Would have preferred to be a little higher, but whatever. Hopefully it doesn't take too much. 3 damage, not a problem. He did bleed, but it's only 3, so actually we'll heal him now. Wow. So I get criticals on my heals and everything. I'm just not going to hit with my actual abilities. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but we'll see. So as I'm doing here, like I said, I'm really just milking this guy out. Okay, well I wanted to kill him there. There we go, now we finally killed him. We're going to obviously take all that, we're going to take the torch, we're going to keep going. I'm not going to bandage off 2 damage because, well, I guess technically 3, because that's not a lot of damage, and these medicinal herbs might be better to get rid of debuffs, or maybe certain curios later. This is a
purpose is made clear.
pretty high damage party. The Jester isn't the greatest at obviously individuals who can't bleed. But what we are going to try to do is just kill him in the back with the Vestal next turn. This turn we're just going to try to definitely make sure this guy dies. There we go. And then we're going to have the Crusader do it as well. I have bad row versatility in the squad and also supposedly damage. So this is a little rough. A couple of my individuals are going to take some high stress because that Bone Royalty or Courtier, whatever they are in the back there, is definitely going to go before me again. It's just the reality of having low speeds at this point. So he's going to take, like, what is that, 40 stress. I actually might get rid of this Jester if I get a new one, and even if I don't, that's really too much stress damage to probably have him around because it's almost at 60. And at this point, I don't want to invest too many more turns and just doing Inspiring Tune over and over again. I know I technically could, but it's just not worth my time in real life, and if I get another Jester, it might be okay. Now I'm going to destroy body, bring him forward. And like I said, I'm going to look, because I definitely do want these 3 characters, and I really do want a Jester, but not with that much stress, and I don't want to pay like 3 grand if I can get a new one for... I'll really have to see. If he gets like a nice quirk or a bad quirk, it'll definitely... Yeah, see, that's probably a no-no already. I'm probably going to get rid of him. -1 speed. Who's got garbage speed? You do, pretty much, so. Gonna do that. Gonna give protection. So then now he's gonna have permanent protection, the 15, and 10 dodge, which is nice. We are gonna give him some food, though. We need him to live through this. We can't have a dead Jester. That's not good. Now, after this, I'm going to stop the video. I'm just going to try to disarm. There we go. Just to curb it back a little bit. I don't want him to hit an affliction status, because if he hits an affliction status, I will be in some pretty deep crap. So I want to definitely keep him at least probably below 70. That's pretty safe. If he gets focused again, though, by like at least 2 stress attacks, he's going to hit affliction. That's going to be weird to deal with. But I am very close to the end of this dungeon. Possibly 3 battle rooms left. I'm going to count on the side of probably 1. I'm going to argue 1. I mean, it could easily be both. There's no reason why it only has to be 1. Oh, I was about to say that. You need to check people who have, I forgot to do that. You need to check who has Klepto. Yeah. You got to get rid of this early game, guys. Kleptomaniac is a brutal early game negative quirk. Yeah, it's devastating. What he stole there wasn't too bad. Oh my gosh. Sorry, just stressing, that's all, just stressing. But yeah, the journal bits, I don't really care. I have those on 3 other ones, and those are more just for your own lore and entertainment sake. The torch I didn't really care about, and there's a little bit of money in there, so it wasn't the worst. But if it would have been like an emerald or even a ruby, sapphire, XYZ, even just a stack of 4 crests, that would have been a really sad day. And that's why we gotta try to avoid kleptomaniacs in the party, because they can really steal some valuable things from you. So actually, Reynold is gonna... I'm hoping the sanitarium opens after this, because I am gonna remove that on him. I don't like clumsy on Dismas, but I really don't like Kleptomaniac more. Clumsy I can get away with because he can still do damage and stuff. You know, I can like get around that. But when someone's just stealing your stuff, you can't get around that. That's just bad. So I have the torches to actually kill the torch near the end of this fight, and I'm going to do that. And the problem is, only these 2 can hit the back row, which once again is a party composition error, but it's really something I can't do too much about because it is the early game and my choices of heroes are very limited. But obviously you can see now using that torch was debatable actually, because like I said, if I do decide to kill this torch, now I'm only going to get to 75. It's a pretty gutsy call if I want to kill it, but I think I'm going to do it anyways. If I do that, these two might have to oh my gosh, I might have to get rid of them. If I do that, we'll figure out what I'm feeling. Usually, when you decide you're going to get rid of someone, it's obviously after the dungeon's over. You see what quirks they get, and you see who comes into the stagecoach. Sometimes you have to preemptively plan, like I am right now, who you may sacrifice, like the Jester. He's not going to get any stress heals or quirk removals if they exist, because I'm probably not going to keep him around. Once again, definitely. Oh, that's right. Should have killed a torch. See, I'm talking, I forgot. See, the little errors like that is bad. You absolutely cannot do that. I'm going to continue, though. Hope there's a hallway fight. Nah, I messed up. I'm still going to continue, though, for 2 reasons. I'm going to try to be greedy, disarm that trap. I don't want that. Here, I'm going to try to do this. Frick. Alright, yeah, I might just get rid of her now. Because I think you get a worse chance to disarm when you're in pitch black on traps. So I wanted to try to get that, then back up. Obviously, that failed anyways. AC on range, that's pretty good. That'll help a couple of abilities here. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think the Hellion and the Jester are gonna go. I just maddening wine. Yeah, there we go. More quests, huh? Okay, so the sanitarium is going to be one of the last things to open. Therefore, we're definitely going to get rid of. Yeah, we're going to get rid of these two. That's like, look at that already. That's not working out. I'm sorry. All right. Oh, a leper, and see, you got another Vestal, and even an Occultist. This is good times, this is good times. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to stop this video here, but what I am going to do is probably start the next video already, show you maybe another 3 dungeons in the next 2 weeks, and you can kind of start to seeing how I handle the early game dungeons and all that. Thank you for watching, stick around.